Okay.
I'm Sierra Loveweiner, and these are my parents.
Aaron, Lou
Ginger
Niner.
and Ginger.
Um, so how do you guys manage to balance leisure and work in your life?
I think it's a good balance. I think one of the best things that is important is planning, and time blocking is a great solution in order to manage your day so you can have, even throughout the course of a day, not just get stuck in work and cycles or whatever you're doing, but having time blocks and be able to, kind of schedule out your day and manage your own calendar versus other people managing it for you is a really great skill set.
Say the same as trying to schedule out things, planning time with people to go do, something together. Um, Scheduling probably is the biggest.
What is your view of an ideal balanced life?
Well, it's going to be different for everybody at different life stages. I think no matter what, family should be first. I mean, there's going to be places in different life stages or even throughout somebody's days and weeks and year that you may have to be imbalanced, right? You just can't strive to be, I'm going to work 40 hours and play 40 hours and have everything 50-50. It doesn't work that way. There's times that you may have to work 80 hours, or there's holidays that you want to turn everything off and focus on family. So balance is not 50-50 or whatever that percentage is, universal. It's the holistic view. When you add it all up, it needs to be the balance that works for you. But there's going to be moments in time that could be different. I mean, imagine if you're 23 years old and you just graduate college, you may be, it's the time that you need to grind, right? You need to put in the blood, sweat, and tears. It may be different when you're 65 and nearing retirement and you need to do that. So it's contextual, but in general, I think it is about understanding that there's a macro versus a micro view.
What's the question again?
What is your
Not
view of
imagine.
an ideal balanced life?
Spending time with family and then yet spending time doing what I enjoy too. Even better if it's what I enjoy with my family.
How do your cultural and generational perspectives shape your leisure personally, or just like how you think it does?
I act like I'm 20, so, or 12.
12.
So I like doing 12-year-old stuff. No, I think there's some generational differences, but I think a lot of leisure activities are also dictated by age. Like I'm not going to parties, I'm, doing stuff with our family. But I think it's also, I don't think it's always as much generational as it is just things that people enjoy. I know plenty of 21-year-olds that never gone to a party, or do those kind of things that you would expect, right? That do things more like somebody that would not be their age. So I think I don't know if it's generational. I don't know if it's cultural. Like, I think the people in our family, myself and my kids have all kind of been trained to kind of go with their own flow, and so it's not cultural. It's about what their values. So now not everybody operates that way, but if you go by a value-based lifestyle, then that should drive what you do and your behaviors.
The only generational thing I would point out is just, like growing up, my grandparents and my parents, spent a lot of time weekends or holidays together and things like that. So that's something that we try to do as with our family um, as much as possible. So I guess those kind of things are what generational will continue on as part of the leisure ones.
Mhm. How has your view of leisure changed throughout your life?
Never have thought about it. Um, I would say that versus, I'm going to go back pre-kids and pre-marriage, right? Leisure is different. It's hanging out with your friends, or it's watching a game, or going seeing a movie, or doing those kind of things. Right now, leisure is spending time with family. I think that's very different, and even expanded family outside of your nuclear family, um, is different, right? So, like, I think that's something as you get older, as you kind of expand that family connection. And I think that's definitely leisure to me is spending the weekend with my daughter or my son as they're away at school, versus, I'm going to go hang out at the beach all day and have margaritas, right? Very different. You're going to say the same thing.
Basically, yeah. But I mean, I guess now as we're getting older, I think we probably even put more emphasis on doing things that we like to do.
And the last question, what do you hope to gain from your leisure activities?
Oh, you can go first this
That's
time.
like physically, mentally, yeah.
Well, we do a lot of active things, so trying to gain more mobility and, and just be more healthy, be healthier.
Games. Leisure activities, like she said, is fun. I have to also part of my leisure activities is embarrassing my daughter. It's really what I do. She's trying not to laugh. It's her idea to do this Zoom. So, no, I think, but yeah, I think you just do things that you enjoy, right? And just things that you have fun. And I think people sometimes, and myself included, stress over like which activities to do. And sometimes you just got to go with the flow.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Anything else you want to add? Your
no,
ideas, thoughts?
party time, excellent.
Yeah.
Life is short. You got to enjoy every day. It's precious, like not to be negative, but you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, good, bad, or indifferent. And so I think, balancing work and life and leisure and making time for what's truly important. That report may be able to wait if it's something really important going on with your kid, or maybe it's not important. Maybe they just need to talk, right? So understanding that life is precious, yeah, and so to make the most of every moment and not stress about it, but to really be present and get rid of these things when you're at dinner table and with people and you see a group of kids together, or even like I've seen a family at a restaurant and you got 4 or 5 people at a table, including like, 3 or 4 or 5-year-old, and everybody's on a phone or an iPad. And like, no, like I think the biggest takeaway is like that leisure time. That's time to connect, right? And I think previous generations, the biggest difference is they sat around the dinner table and they talked about their day, whether that was working in an office or plowing the field or working in whatever that is. Like, and I think that's so lost nowadays that like when you think about leisure activities, sitting around and talking about your day. I mean, even if you go back to, way before there's TVs, like what did people do? Like they told stories. They sat around the campfire and told stories. Like that was using your imagination. Like that was their leisure activity, right? Like that's how some of the greatest stories have ever come
Mhm.
up. So, anyways, little tangent, but you asked a question, so that's what I would
No,
say.
that's all right. All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
You
All
too.
right. Bye bye, Miss Sierra.